It's that time of week again. Hello and welcome to the Leeds Lounge for your Leeds v Brighton watch along. It's another week. It is another week. We got the teams out. Everybody happy? Because I'm not. Melee, Ayling, Koch, Boba, Firpo, Adams, Rocker, Somerville, Aronson, Bamford, and Harrison. Don't know when he's going to learn, but I've got my notebook here, right with me, to mark down some key points of the game. I'm in somewhat of a positive mood, really. It's just another day, innit? Another day. Another game. We all vaguely know what to expect. Brighton are on an absolute tear this season. Doing absolutely amazing at the Brighton, so it's that Bournemouth scores wound me up, as it probably will with everybody else. They get slapped 9-0 against Liverpool and then manage to scrounge a 1-0 win, which now puts Bournemouth 16th. A point above West Ham, 2 points above us, and they've conceded 15 more goals. So, as much as this was a we need points game today, it's now just got worse because Bournemouth have managed to fluke that. I say fluke it. They were a better team. Liverpool were absolutely atrocious. You'd have thought that Liverpool were fighting in the bottom four, which is ironic. Liverpool are sat on, 42 points. Well and truly safe. So, yeah, the Bournemouth score has wound me up. But we have to stop focusing on other teams' scores. The reason that the Bournemouth score is winding me up is because we're not getting results where we should be. So, my bad. I'll just move this camera slightly. That's me. Let me think. There we go. So, yeah. We need to stop relying on other teams to lose, so it's alright if we lose. That's basically what we're getting to. That's kind of how we're all operating at the moment. It's like, I hope Bournemouth lose, because if Bournemouth lose, what are the games today? Let's have a look. We've got Everton. So Bournemouth's gone. So we could do with Everton losing to Brentford. We could do with Leicester losing to Chelsea. We definitely need Forest to lose to Tottenham, and we need Palace to lose to City. So basically, we need everyone to lose today for nothing to change. Or we sit there and go, we need to win and everybody else needs to lose, and then we're all right. And we can't keep operating like that. Games we got on tomorrow. So tomorrow game, Southampton v Scum. You'd hope that Scum win that. I know we never want them to win anything, but considering we want to keep Southampton below us. So Southampton to beat Scum. West Ham and Villa. I mean, in all honesty, looking at the table, we need Villa win that as well. Even though it pulls Villa further and further safe, I don't think they're going down. So, yeah, Villa to win that. And Newcastle to beat Wolves, which keeps Wolves in the mix. Whereabouts are they? So Wolves are only on 27, 5 points above us, with a worse off goal difference. In fact, from 12th place down to the bottom, we have the second best goal difference, which is surprising. West Ham have got -10, we've got -11. You've got Everton -19, Southampton -21, Bournemouth -26. Oh no, we've got Leicester on -7, but Forest are on -24, and even Wolves are on -16, and Palace are the same as us on -11. This is the thing, Bournemouth are out of the bottom three, but from Crystal Palace down to any of those could change. We get a win today, we shoot we go from 18th to 15th. So, go from 18th place to 15th place, which will be just above Leicester City by 1 point and below Nottingham Forest by 1 point. So a 1 point either way. And then you get 3 points today, sits you on 25. Well, if all the games go our way this weekend and teams lose that we need to lose, and then we get another dub, sticks us on 28 points, which puts us 13th. No, 12th. So, with Leeds games, I mean, what games have we got here? So, got Brighton, haven't we? Table. No, table. Where's Leeds? Bosh. So we've got Brighton, and then next week we've got Wolves. So 6 points this week and next week. Bit of breathing space, bit of pressure off for the Arsenal game. Then Forest at home, batter them, there's 9 points. Then Palace at home, do them, there's 9 points. Got Liverpool at home after their performance today. I want to be chucking 4 or 5 past them. There's 12 points. 12 points and we're safe, I reckon. Put us on 34. Fulham away. We should have won that FA Cup game, so yeah. Leicester at home. Could win that. Bournemouth away. Could win that. City, we're going to get slapped, but that is what it is. Newcastle have had a bit of a drop. They are still a good team, but fancy that. West Ham, fancy points there. And Tottenham are shit as well, so. The points are there. We're not scoring. We're not winning. It's hard. It really is hard. Anybody that's in, like and subscribe for the watch alongs and stuff as well. Comment down below what you reckon your score prediction. I have a feeling I know pretty much everybody's score prediction today, which is going to be 3. My brother-in-law texted me earlier on the footballing guru that is Big Dom, and he said that they reckon that it's going to be 3 or 4-0 today. The problem is I don't see us winning. The only reason I don't see us winning is because I don't see us scoring. He's playing Bamford today. How many chances has Bamford had this season? That your likes of... I know Salah missed a penalty earlier on, maybe take out the Bournemouth game, but, the likes of Salah and Haaland and I know you're talking different quality, but when you're a striker, you got to be burying those chances. Massively. Strong bench today. Rodrigo and Sinisterra make the bench. Whether he's done that as to worry Brighton that they could come on when they're not, but you would assume. I think that Harvey tends to put players on the bench that are fit enough to play, so it's beneficial to know that they're clearly fit enough to play today. So hopefully we'll see Sinisterra and Rodrigo back, and hopefully over the next couple of weeks where we've got absolute must-win games, they can get back in the team. The disabled team. Lol, you're funny. Thanks. Cheers, mate. Not trying to be funny. Trying to be optimistic. That can come across as humour, I suppose, when you're a Leeds fan. But we'll see. It's going to be a tough game today, regardless. Brighton are on absolute form, aren't they, really, to be fair. So, I mean, look at them. 8th place, 38 points. Point behind Fulham. 3 points behind Newcastle. 4 points behind Liverpool. That just shows... they're literally... And only 7 points behind Tottenham for top 4. So Brighton are going for a top 4 push. So they'll be well up for today. They'll look at 3 points, because 3 points puts them on the same as Newcastle. Yep. Newcastle will stay 6th, so they'll go a place up today for 7th. Newcastle will stay above them because they've got a better goal difference. But I'm trying to be as optimistic as humanly possible. I'm just going to watch the game, hopefully enjoy it. Every other team seems to be having a bit of a bounce. Bournemouth get a crucial 3 points against a big team earlier on today, just finished. So, you would you wouldn't expect, but it could happen. I remember being at the Brighton game last season where Strauch scored in like the 94th minute, equalised. That was immense. We could see that again today. You could see a late minute kind of shock. I just hope that the shock goes Leeds' way and not against us, like it did Brentford at the beginning of the season, where we play quite well and the scoreline really doesn't outline how we actually played. We'll touch on the team. Let's have a look. Leeds v Brighton. So Melier, Ayling, Koch, Voba, Firpo, agree. Adams, Rocker, solid choice there. Do like Rocker. Somerville, yes. Aronson. Brighton are massively physical the way they play, so that could work quite well. But that that's wound me up there. I understand that we've been relying on Nonto quite a lot. We've been very much Nonto FC, but I feel like Nonto and Somerville, they link up so well together. Harrison could have the game. This is the thing with Harrison. He could have the absolute game of the season, which we've seen him do before in times where we've needed him to do it. Excuse me, sorry. But I just don't see it. I just feel like his head's up his arse. Bamford up front. Again, the quality's there, but we've just not seen anything. And that's it's a shame. I believe in our players, and I believe, especially with all the signings that we had, I thought, right, there's no need to worry now. And then obviously Jesse shits the bed, and then he goes. We've got Javi in, and we have a performance against Southampton, which we should do. We play well against Fulham in the FA Cup. Unfortunately, don't win that, but still, we have 2 great games. I know obviously Javi wasn't in for those. 2 great games against Scum. But it's just holding on to that lead, I was watching the Bournemouth and Liverpool game, and commentator said, Bournemouth have dropped 17 points from winning positions. Let's hope they don't do that again. And I thought, you know what, that's going to go their way now. They're going to win this. Whereas if they then say it to Leeds, and they do it in the Leeds game, saying Leeds have dropped 14 points from winning positions, that's when I sit there and go, and now we're going to drop some more, because you've just said that. Big day. And the problem is that every week seems to be a big day. That's what's frustrating me. Every week is a big day. There's the way that we're playing. There's no teams that we go up against now where I can sit here on a Saturday afternoon and go, there's 3 points. There's nobody. Absolutely nobody. You know what I mean? Being the likes of sort of Man City and Arsenal, they come up against Bournemouth, you go, right, there's 3 points. I know Arsenal almost didn't get the 3 against Bournemouth, but again, Bournemouth dropping from winning positions, 2-0 up, and they lose 4-2. Arsenal are quality. They are, they are kind of screwing the pooch here and there, but at the same time, it's the table doesn't lie, does it? Really, at the end of the day, Arsenal sitting top now with 63 points. That's 5 points clear of Man City. 14 points clear of Scum. 18 points clear of Tottenham. And 21 points clear of Liverpool. So, can't argue with those stats at all. The game should be up and going shortly. Watch on the live score. I've got it on the Bet365 app, which will give me the twos and fro's. So let's have a look. It's not popped up yet because obviously it hasn't started. Check out some of the Twitterverse. Did a poll earlier on. What was the poll? Let's have a look. Let's see what the poll was at. Is that, where is it? Where's my Leeds Lounge one? There it is. Got myself on Twitter. Let's have a look. So I did a poll earlier on. Kind of to be expected, really, in all honesty. So I put win, draw, loss. 66.7% of just under 1,000 votes said loss. 16.7% said draw and 16.7% said win. So we've got some optimists. We've got some optimists going on, but not massively. So, excuse me. Okie dokie.
Brighton comfortably into the top half, really. Just 4 points away from European places
So
after Liverpool failed to pick up points.
Wait for this to
Almost
start.
3 games in hand as well over some of their surrounding teams.
Brighton
so they will
sitting
take
8th.
a big step forward.
38 points with
they
plus
get 3
14.
points here today.
Then they smash down to Leeds.
Well, Andy, Leeds secured their first win under their new manager, Javi Garcia, in that 1-0 win against Southampton. That was here at Ellen Road. They did lose their following Premier League game 1-0 to Chelsea. In your opinion, how
we should have done Chelsea last week. That's what's frustrating me.
Well, it's difficult.
Should have done Chelsea last week massively. They were there for the taking. With that many players that they had out. It's ridiculous. The fact that we're at home is probably the only thing that's going for us today. Obviously, Brighton beat West Ham last week 4-0. Brother-in-law reckons that that's going to be the scoreline today. I hope it is, but in Leeds' favour, doubtful. Stranger things have happened this season. You know, we've beat Liverpool. We go 2-0 up early on against Scum. But Leeds have got to, they've got to go for it today. At least they've managed to defrost the pitch. No snow on the pitch. So that's good, because there's still snow here where I'm from. Here we go with Leeds United. The best thing about being at Ellen Road, that is, when that comes out. The noise. The absolute noise. Let's have a look. Let's turn this on. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. So it'll be starting soon. I'm nervous, as I am every bloody week. There's not a week that goes by. Not a week goes by where I'm not bloody nervous. Not a week. Every friggin' week, I'm just bricking it. Every single week, I'm absolutely bricking it. Because you just know what's coming. That's the annoying thing. Oh, great stuff. So that's a great start, isn't it, that? Brighton have never lost to Leeds in the Premier League. Ever. Great. But then I suppose if they'd have said it to us, if they'd have then gone, Leeds have never lost to Brighton in the Premier League, we'd have then gone, well, you know what's going to happen today, don't you? So... ridiculous. Ridiculous. Bloody Jack Harrison. Why? I want to understand what Harrison's doing in training that continuously gets him picked week in and week out. What was it? Was it? What did we? We lost to Brighton? Did we lose to Brighton last time? I can't even remember. Can't even remember. Bamford has to... He's got to have a game today, massively. He's got to have a game. Oh, God. I'll get the scores up and for you in a minute. Brighton are going to see this as a rollover. We need to just give them a game. Come on, Bamford. Bamford and Harrison, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I have a feeling... I know which way it's going to go, but I'm always going to be optimistic for the lads. Support. That's what it is. That's what we're called. Supporters. And that's what we need to do. Sorry, I'm rocking the desk nervously, and you could probably hear that ricocheting off my mic. And Brighton kick off. Right. Bear me a sec, I'm going to switch this for you. Brighton on the attack early on. Oh, Brighton through for the cross. Firpo blocks it out, takes it out for a Brighton throw. We'll move that. It's well won there by Firpo and Adams. Somerville, that's a great pass out wide to Harrison. Bamford calling for it earlier. Harrison just taking his time, not doing the pass. Hot and cold Harrison there. Positive though there. Harrison knows. Giving the wave to Bamford. Sorry, I'll give you it sooner next time. But Willie though. Willie. Near the Leeds fans, obviously, at Ellen Road, which is mega. Brighton with the ball back in their half. Leeds keeping that high line, which is good, which is something we never used to do, so that's I'm happy about that. At least. This is winding me up now. I'm going to have to keep switching this. I do apologise. Okay. Go across, down. Hopefully I won't... Oh, hopefully I won't get back on and it's 1-0. Leeds, Brighton. There we go. Join back in now, throwing for Brighton. Leeds are pressuring well, at least, so for now. Brighton are calm though. Again, Leeds keeping that high line, which is something we never used to do, which I'm happy with. Oh, Adams, you don't need to go in so hard there. Harrison losing the ball, and now Brighton on the attack. Vober picking it up and keeping his head. Somerville controlling it really well. Getting past Brighton, kept the ball really well. Draws the foul, well done. Somerville does so well there, run through their midfield like they're not even there. To concede the foul, it's great. Well played by Somerville. Nope, he's got him paced there. Somerville still had the ball and could have played advantage, but stops cleverly to say, come on ref. Melian out on the ball. Out to Koch. Koch to Aylin. Aylin panicking. Aylin actually with a good ball into Bamford there. Bamford back to Aylin. Aylin's... Oh, that was a good ball to Aronson there. I got what he was doing. Little header chip on. It was a bit too hard. Brighton keeper collects. Brighton with too long of a ball. Melier collects. This would be massive, it would. Somerville on the ball. That's a great pass to Adams. Great little triangle for Bamford. Then Bamford back to Adams. Oh, Adams with a misplaced ball to Rocker. Koch there. Leeds have done well there. Aylin flop early on in the game. Like to see it. Leeds free kick in our half. They're getting pressured though. That pressure shouldn't be there. That was a misplaced ball from Adams to Rocker. Rocker had to chase it, didn't get to it. Just need to be a bit more solid on the passing. Bamford running, that's good. Putting on some pressure. Now with the Brighton keeper. I do apologise, I'm just getting over a cold. I'm trying to be as enthusiastic as I can. But it's hard when I feel like crap. too easy, that is. Commentators saying that Leeds fans like a high energetic press, which we do, but the problem is it opens us up. It opens us up too much. If you press and don't get the ball, it tears you apart. That's a really good slide in then from Rocker. And foul on Harrison. That was a great sliding tackle there by Matt Rocker. Otherwise, Brighton would have been on attack there. So Tyler Adams in the ball. On the ball. Koch on the wing to Ayling. Ayling to Somerville. Somerville back to Koch. Oh, not a great pass from Koch, but he does win the ball back, which is great. Tyler Adams collects. Great. Harrison's on the ball. Oh. Firpo with a great overlap there with Harrison to get it into the middle to Bamford. It just misses Bamford's feet and goes out. Oh, that's not a good ball. Harrison on the ball now in the middle to Matt Rocker. Rocker loses it. Wasn't aware of the defender on him. It's better from Leeds, but there's still issues. It's just not. There's like a minute of pure gold followed by sort of a minute and a half of just worry. Hello to everybody that's in. Score predictions in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you do like the watch-alongs and stuff. If not bothered. This isn't my job. Just content by a fan for the fans. Good ball from Ayling there. Great control by Aronson. But he's got no strength. Just pass the ball. A stiff wind to blow him over, man. He's just panicked, running into the middle. Sees two defenders come on him. He's got to pass on for Bamford. Doesn't take it and just gets shoved off the ball. Mellier's there. For God's sake, Meslier then slides in to collect. Slides out the box, has to let go of the ball. He does let go, yeah. It's good by Meslier, but just Brighton just getting just one ball over the top. That's it, bang. Opened us up massively. Ball now in the middle of the pitch. Just saying Leeds is half, Brighton on the ball. Brighton playing about. They've got loads of time. The Leeds fans screaming for them to Somerville with a great tackle there. That's good ball there to Aronson. Oh, come on, there's nobody there to collect it. Oh, come on, just make a decision of who's going for the ball. It's just so Sunday League. Everybody just trying to absolutely smash it there. Somerville with a great little flick, but as good as the flick was, there was nobody there. So what happens here? Great ricochet from Aronson. Good ball into the middle for Somerville. Somerville goes... Adams goes out wide for Aronson. And it was Adams with the flick on for Bamford in the corner. And then it just bounces off and Rocker's too far forward to collect it for be able to get a shot. There's a good chance. It was a good play. That was a great passing play, that was. Just more of that, but we all know it's just the finishing. There's no how's he play that ball so easy through there. He's just left out on the wing, so easy. Now playing it in, Brighton swap. Adams in a great position to be able to collect the ball. Firpo with a very, very crappy pass. He should have just cleared that. Tried to get the pass back in the middle to Adams instead of putting his laces through it and just smashing it down the pitch. Leeds seem to be pressing well, but the thing is that Brighton they're finding the way in and it just looks so easy for them. And they've got so much time on the ball. That's just so easy. So easy. And left alone on the wing again. Vober heads away. Harrison on the ball. Good clearance there. Bamford chasing. But again, just easy for him. Brighton are so composed and it's just so simple. They're not stressed by Leeds whatsoever. And Leeds just look like they're running in, as always. It's hard because it's like Leeds are playing all right, but Brighton are just that good. Like, Brighton have had no chances at the moment. We've had 2. And it hasn't worried them at all because they know that we just can't finish. Melee clearing. Brighton's still on the ball. It's a good header by Adams. Somerville collects. He gets screened off there massively. Oh, for God's sake. It's a great ball. Mark Rocker, good ball to Harrison. Harrison on the pace now. Come on, do something with it, mate. Rocker, that's a good ball to Harrison for Rocker. Rocker's never going to score from there. Too many defenders on. Rocker's in a great position there. Take it on the outside of your foot. Take a touch, cross it in rather than hit it first time. It's a good ball from Rocker to Harrison. Harrison does well. You can see that Bamford's marked. He's not getting it to Bamford. It's great. That's the thing. Rocker there needs to either take a touch to send the defenders the other way to get a clear shot on goal, or just absolutely whack your laces through it, which makes the defenders duck. So simple. Vober's done well there. Oh, Harrison's done well there, but he should have just kept going. I understood his thought process. Harrison collects the ball, tries to get the quick ball into Bamford. Bamford, there's just not quite enough power on it to get through. You know, more like this is the thing, but we can't. How many chances do we need? This is the issue. We all know that Brighton only need 1 chance on goal. That's it. It's in the back of the net. That was a very, very poor attempt from Bamford there to win that ball. Ayling and Somerville doing well down there. Oh, come on, Koch. There was no need to do that there. He's always good for hands on the shoulders, isn't he, Koch? And just bringing everybody down. To be fair, the ref's done well so far. He's giving fouls where fouls need to be given. He's not giving his cards out. He's letting the game run, which is good. So, as of now, I can't fault the ref at the moment. Brighton with a free kick. Leeds keeping a high line, finally. Like, how many times in this situation are we sat on our 16-yard box, which gives them an easy cross into the box for them to score? Leeds keeping a higher line, playing most of them offside. Ayling with a good clearance there. And Leeds getting straight back out. I like to see that. I like to see it. Ayling clears, Leeds move out. It's a great ball to McAllister there from Brighton. Oh, and a brilliant heel back. Cross in. Great clearance by Furbo. Harrison on the ball, and he just trips over his own bloody feet, as per usual. He's just so light. His arms are like this. His legs are going hell for leather. For somebody with such a good touch like Harrison, his control is absolutely abysmal. Brighton in again. All they need is 1 chance here. They're going to get it. That was a great deflection there by Vober, because otherwise that was going in. Oh no, Koch, sorry it was. Robin Koch gets the final touch. But now Brighton have a corner. And they're great with set pieces. I mean, what a poor pass. It's just a flick back by Aronson. I understand where he's coming from because he's facing the goal, so he needs to kind of get it to a player to clear. He can't just hoy the ball, but just smash it out for a throw-in. Now they've got a bloody corner, and we're abysmal at defending against set pieces. Back post. He's offside. Oh no, foul. Foul by the... foul by Brighton on Firpo, yeah. Pushes him. 2 hands in the back. Leeds goal kick. Lift your head up, Bamford. Come on. For God's sake. I hate this playing out from the back bullshit. Because it's like Meslier plays to Ayling, Ayling plays back to Meslier, Meslier then clears up the pitch. So it's like if that's what you're gonna do, well done by Somerville. If that's what you're gonna do, then just hoof it straight away. Aronson now being a bit sporadic. He looks a bit panicky. The passes just aren't good. They're just not good. They're not clear. They're not concise. It's like we're having a couple of good moments of play and then the final sort of pass is just awful. And Brighton are just collecting it up. And then just simple. That was very good. That was good by Aronson there. Bamford found Harrison. He's got nothing on. Bloody hell, ref. Brighton are just... As soon as Leeds go forward, Brighton are just shutting them off. It's going back to Meslier, yeah. Shock. Vober on the ball now. Oh, come on. That's not the pass. Great defending, but we needed to defend greatly because we're the ones that are causing the problems. Vober was a atrocious pass forward and so easy for Brighton to collect. Adams into the middle. Aronson, he's got no strength at all. Yes, he gets the foul. Fair enough, we've got the free kick, but oh my God. My 4-year-old daughter could knock Aronson over. It's ridiculous. And Somerville's half his bloody size and far stronger. Into the middle. Mark Rocker again. Just every ball that we've got, we're just giving it away. We're just giving it to Brighton. It's just ridiculous. Ayling loses his man. Ayling loses his friggin' man, as per usual, because he's dog shit, and why people keep saying he's good is beyond me. Look, absolutely, completely lost him. Doesn't know where his defender is. Ball watching, as per usual. Brighton nearly score. We now concede another frigging corner. Vober in with great defence. But again, we needed to defend greatly because we're causing the problems. Brighton don't need to attack us because we're just giving them the ball. This is one of the best sides that Leeds have had in 20 years. And we can't do a thing with it. Corner from Brighton. Great save by Meslier. Thank God for that. Great save by Meslier. Fantastic strike by Brighton. And it's actually put wide by a Brighton player for a goal kick. But a great save by Meslier because I thought that was 1-0. Look, we're 19 minutes in. We're 19 minutes into the game and I'm on my second beer already. That's how friggin' frustrated I am. Ugh, it just needs to be better. Brighton throw now somehow. Leeds just look a bit sporadic. That's the issue. They just look a bit rattled and a bit like they're on full throttle and not being precise with passing, tackling, everything, pressing, keeping that high line now. They've kind of calmed it down a little bit, but Brighton are just finding their way through. They're so calm and composed that they're just finding that way through us. That's too easy. It's not a foul. He got the ball. Shut up and move on. Ref says play on, so you play on. If the ref says play on, then play on. If somebody's on the floor, let him stay on the floor. Somerville there. Bit weak on the ball. Brighton now on the attack. And outnumbered. McAllister tries to take a shot for Brighton. Mellier's well covered. Collects it. Goal kick Leeds. All the way back to Brighton's goalkeeper now. Playing out from the back. Playing out from the back as we do, but there's no... Whenever we play out from the back, teams just press massively. It's so ridiculous. It's like I'm watching a Sunday League team. Honestly, there's just like feet everywhere. Rocker does well get a ball to it there, and he's just like sporadic, and then commits the foul. I tell myself every week that this is exactly what's going to happen, and I shouldn't get mad about it, and I do, because I just feel like we should be doing so much better. Brighton have got so much time on the ball. There's a good press by Aronson there. They've got so much time. They're playing out from the back very similar, like we do. Wasting time. Leeds fans absolutely roaring their heads off because they're time wasting. Or they're roaring their heads off and saying, well, if he's not going to do that with it then, press. Good header by Ayling. Somerville on the ball. Somerville's getting... Are you going to give any cards here? Because that's 3 times now that McAllister's pushed Somerville over. How was that stayed in? Was what? A foul? How'd you figure that out? It's a good ball from Voba. Bamford keeps it in. That's great. He's shrugging his shoulders, asking, "Oh, what are you doing, Harrison? Get him off!" He's absolutely shocking. Get him off. Bamford works his balls off there to keep that in play. Gives it to Harrison, and Harrison chooses to run into the frigging defender. Harrison, now, not passing, just hot potato. Passes it to Firpo. Rocker tries to bring the ball through to Firpo, which is great. Brighton see it out. Comfortable. See it out. There's no pressure whatsoever. Get Harrison off the pitch. I don't want to see their coach. Can I watch the match, please? Brighton playing out from the back. They've got all the time in the world. Leeds aren't pressing whatsoever. Because they know as soon as they do, ball over the top, bang, Brighton are on the attack. The fans are out. Honestly, the frustration from the fans is ridiculous. They're just shouting for Leeds to press. Leeds are just stood still. I don't know what Grazzi is doing here and telling them to just stand It's just ridiculous. They're playing inside their bloody 16-yard, their 18-yard box, Brighton's 18-yard box. There's 5 Leeds players I can see there. 5 Leeds players I can see, and they're just stood there doing nothing, just letting them play. And now Brighton are on the attack. Plenty of space in the midfield. Now out wide. 2 players on a Brighton. He gets round him. Just takes 3 players out of the game. Out wide again. They're screaming for offside. Not giving it. So play on. Brighton are controlling the possession. Staying very comfortable. They've got all the time in the world on the ball, because clearly that's what Grazia has told Leeds to do, is just like, let them make a mistake. They're not, a team like Brighton aren't going to make a mistake. They're getting to the ball. Right, Aronson pick up now. That's a good ball. Good ball to Ayling, but Ayling's got no pace. Oh, he's done well there, though. Got it to Somerville. Somerville on the wing. Adams is earned to shoot. Corner. Oh, it takes a deflection off our player for a frigging goal. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Adams gets a cracking shot on goal. It hits Ayling in the back to go out for a goal kick. Don't even get a corner from it. Now, we do nothing with corners, but yes, I prefer to have... Who's it here? Ayling tries to get out the way. Doesn't. Hits him on the arse and goes out for a goal kick. Now, Brighton again. Playing here. Keeper's got all the time. It's just shit! Adams collected well there. Bamford's on. Oh, Bamford can't quite collect, but he did well there. Leeds causing a bit more problems now, but the problem is we need to convert. Need to get something in. It's mad to sit there and think that you're talking about Brighton to get a European place, but what you did expect would be talking about Leeds getting relegated. Because after the performance, I mean, when we got all our signings, I thought we're safe. This team's ace. And that's better now. It's a good ball from Rocker. Firpo couldn't get past. Harrison back to Rocker. Rocker back to Firpo. Firpo to Harrison. Hot and cold. It's a good ball in. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, God, Ayling just can't quite connect with the ball. It wasn't going for Ayling, it was going for Somerville. Somerville just misses the ball. Ayling gets in front of the defender for a tap-in on goal. Just doesn't quite get it in. I think the defender does actually get a foot to it. Let's have a look from this replay. Yeah, the defender just gets a foot to it, so Ayling has got to strike the ball with the bottom of his boot with his studs, so no power. A bit of power on that. It's in the back of the net. Leeds are 1-up. For some reason, there was a foul committed there. Just making a note here. Sorry, just making a note for me post-match video. Voa's done well there. Voa's done really well there. Rest played on. Mark Rocker to Harrison. Oh, come on. Oh, I get why Rocker. I get why. Oh, it's just. Bamford claiming that he was taken down, but not being looked at. So play on. Leeds look way more threatening here, but this is the issue. We look more threatening all the way through the bloody game, and then you couldn't stick a foot out there. For God's sake. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Brighton on the ball in their half. Messing with it. Between the back two. Yeah, Rocker gives a foul there. He backs off knowing that he's give it. Brighton take it really quickly out to the wing. Firpo's doing really well on Solly March there. Really well. He's done really well there. Brighton's still on the ball. Oh, that was a good ball there from Voba. Leeds now calming the game down. Tyler Adams has done well there again. But again, Brighton get the ball. Firpo getting back. McAllister shoots, goes miles wide. That was ambitious. Of course it was a shot at goal. There was nobody there. Commentators saying that wasn't a shot at goal. He wanted to play it into the danger area. Rubbish. There was no one there to collect. There was no one there for a shot. It was a shot on goal and a horrific one. Leeds goal kick. Play on. Great play there from Somerville. Oh, just a heavy touch, but we've got a throw in finally. That is our throw. How is that theirs? I don't understand what I'm watching here. That's way too easy. Goal, Brighton. Easy. Easy. Piss. Absolute piss. Leeds go down. Leeds go down this season, and they fucking deserve to, because it's shocking. Every game is shocking. They've created nothing there. Something out of absolutely fuck all. As per fucking usual. It's fucking shit. We could have the best manager in the world and the best players and we'd still be shit. Fucking easy ball through there. Crosses up towards the back. Aylin's just shit. He's just shit. He's got no awareness of where player is. They cross it in. Aylin's no idea that there's a man behind him. He heads it into the box. There's a player completely unmarked and just a simple head into the back of the net. Fucking abysmal. And just same shit, different week. Bamford looks like he don't give a fuck. As per usual. Sack him off. Bamford looks like he don't care. Harrison just keeps giving the ball away. Aylin then gives the ball away again. There. Because, again, no awareness as to where he's been marked from and who's on him. It's 2-0. This is going to be 2-0. Oh, thank fuck for that. Offside. Wasn't a goal, but it was offside. Aylin, he's got no idea of who's in and around him. He had 2 good games against Scum. Anybody that rates Aylin, fuck off. He's shit. Aylin again. Gives the ball away. He's shit. He's so shit. He's not even a championship player, is Aylin. 4 times now, Aylin's had the ball directly from Meslier and give it straight away. Brighton are through again. Matoma, I don't know why. Why he chose to give a shot there. I mean, I'll take that though. Meslier collects, goal kick. This play, oh my God. Playing out, Somerville has to play back. Gets pushed off the ball. Brighton then collect. Somerville does well there. But then again, Brighton collect. Honestly, we have the ball for all of 5 seconds. 5 seconds we have the ball for, and it goes back to them. It's abysmal. I don't know what it's going to take. Manager, players, I don't know what it's going to take for us to start winning games. But with the way that we're playing, I generally, it's worse than last season. And that's saying something. It's worse than last season. And half of our players were out injured last season. And it's worse. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't expecting, a rollover here or Leeds to do these 4-0, 5-0. But I thought, at least try and give them a game, and everything just seems so easy. And yes, Brighton are good. But the likes of Scum and that are better, and we played far better against them. So is this an underestimation? I don't know. Shouldn't underestimate them. They're 8th, now 7th in the league currently. It's just so easy. Leeds just can't. They can't complete a tackle. They can't hold on to the ball. And they can't score. Well, those are the 3 key components to winning games. Leeds fans are absolutely furious that Leeds are just stood like mannequins whilst Brighton are on the ball passing it. See it out. That's out. Thank you. Goal kick. I didn't like Jesse Marsh. I didn't want him in. But the Leeds fans are fuming. I'm not blaming Javi at all. He's coming mid-season. We're in a relegation battle with like 8 other teams. But Leeds are just, it's like they're just letting them have the ball. It's almost like they're playing like Marsh did. Let them have the ball, wait for them to make a mistake, and then we'll score. No, we won't. No, we won't. How easy is that? He's just played it from the goalkeeper to the middle of the pitch. It's gone through 4 Leeds players. 4 of our players. They're just passing it. Leeds are completely outnumbered. It's like Brighton have got an extra 2 or 3 men on the pitch. Because it's just, they're making this look absolutely simple. And then Leeds are just running in to try and get the ball. Now it's Brighton throw. We're not as good as we think, Andrew. You're completely correct. We got these signings in. We get Javi Gracia in, and everyone's like, yes, come on, that's it. We're on a bounce now. No, we're not. No, we're not. You're exactly right. A goal would be nice. Do you know what? I don't mind losing this game 3 or 4-1. Just score. I'm sick of not scoring. Everybody's talking about Bielsa and how we conceded so many goals, which is completely true. But you look back at that first season in the Premier League, we may lose 7-0 to City, but then, we lose to Liverpool 4-3. We beat Newcastle 5-2. We beat them 3-0. We may have been conceding goals, but bloody hell, we were scoring them as well. I knew we were going to lose this game. Oh, that's good there by Bamford. Flags up, offside, Leeds throw. A goal would be nice. I like Bamford, and I just think if he gets a corker of a goal in, it completely changes his mentality. Leeds, as we know it, are confidence players. Even though we drew 2-2 to Scum and lost 2-0 to Scum, I went to that second game at Ellen Road, and for 60 minutes, Leeds... Well done, Harrison. That's brilliant. Finds Bamford. Oh my God, what a goal! What did I say? Patrick Bamford with an absolute belter! Go, lad! Fantastically won by Jack Harrison. Played down the wings, into the middle by Bamford. Bamford, instead of walking the ball into the back of the net, he takes a shot from 20 yards out. It hits the bar into the back. Fantastic. That's what we need. That's what we want. Immense. Harrison does amazing. Straight into Bamford. He controls it well. Sees the shot. Bang. Over the keeper. Into the back. Fantastic. Come on, Andrew. Don't you go anywhere. You're clearly me lucky charm. You stay where the fuck you are, pal. Do not move. Do not move. You say a goal would be nice. I said I want Bamford to score. It all comes together. Come on! Brighton get a goal out of absolutely nowhere. Leeds do the same. Back on level terms. Look at his face. He's so happy. 1 goal away from 50 goals for Leeds. It's this game. Chin up now, Bamford. That'll give him it. Instead of walking the ball into the back of the net like we seem to do every single game, take your strike. Definitely Steve. Harrison did amazing there for keep that ball in and passed it exactly when he needed to. I've been cursing Harrison, but that was a great play. Leeds back on the attack now. Oh, Bamford's back in. Oh, he hits the side net. Bloody hell, I thought that was going. But look at that already. The confidence. All the Leeds fans are just grinning now. They've seen it. Greatly caught by Rocker. Fantastic pass by Rocker. First time touch. Side netting. I don't mind that. Take your chances. It'll go. All it takes. Bamford's just scored 1 goal. He hadn't scored for ages. He scored 1 goal. And now all of a sudden he's bloodthirsty. And that's what we need. I don't like this standing around though. Somerville's taking it into his own hands. Brighton on the attack now though. Leeds trying to get back. Oh, Aylin's miles off. McAllister absolutely spoons it wide. I haven't checked the other results. Bear 2 secs, and I will do. Although I don't think I want to now that you said that. Matches. Right, okay. So Everton are winning. Leicester, and that's 1-1 though. Tottenham are winning 2-0. Everton are winning, yeah, fair enough. But as it goes on the table so far, Everton go out. So yeah, so where we go down to 19th at the moment. We'll see though. There's a long time left play though. There's a long time left play. The results may be going against us. I get that, but that's it. Just get the points. I know it doesn't get us out of relegations, but just don't drop points. Just don't drop points. That's exactly the spur we needed. That was an excellent goal by Bamford. Excellent goal. Come on, Leeds. Come on. And that was the perfect time to score that as well. Just before half-time. Just go into half-time now. Control the pace of the game. If you can get another goal, brilliant. If not, control the pace of the game. That's it. Back to Melier. Good. Control the pace of the game. Go in on level terms. Bamford done well there. Aronson, great ball out to Aylin. Aylin, fantastic ball over the top to Somerville, but he's offside. It does, Steve, you're exactly right. Ellen Road needs to be a fortress. Yes, okay, when we're frustrated, we let them know. But that's not what the players need right now. And I'm all for giving... You leave it to Javi. Grazia will give the players a bollocking. If they deserve a bollocking, he'll give the players a bollocking. The fans just need to support. You know what I mean? Leeds fans and that were booing a minute ago. They were happy. They were quiet. They were this and that. Now that Bamford scored, bloody hell, it must be deafening at Ellen Road. They're still not happy, whilst Brighton are playing out from the back. Only a minute added time. Just let me add to my notes there. Bamford. I just like to make notes as I'm watching the game, positives and that. They're playing that ball over the top quite a lot, and they're managing to get it out there. Aylin's done well there to just get a throw rather than a corner. Just keep it there. 1-1, half-time. Let Grazia make changes. We know that Bamford stays on now. Rutter doesn't see an appearance, I don't think. He won't change Bamford. The thing is that annoys me... Brighton are on the attack now. Half time. Right. I'll refer to my notes here. So if you're still with me, I've got Firpo looking good every now and again. I've put down Harrison shit. However, I feel like that kind of goes mute. Now, I'm not going to say he's playing well. Who do we bring on? Keep the same players. Personally, I think you bring... Look, Harrison did really well there. Keep that ball in. Great assist on for Bamford. Don't get me wrong. That was great. But the 42 minutes he's played before that were absolutely abysmal. So in all honesty, I would give Harrison 10 minutes, second half. If you don't see any magic like that from him again, you smash him off, you bring Nonto on. I would take Aronson off because Brighton are playing a bit more physical and he's about as physical as a lollipop. Although he's had some good movement here and there, he's just too weak. I feel like we'd really benefit from McKennie being on here. Voba doing solid, fair enough. Koch playing solid-ish. Firpo, this is what winds me up. Is I'm saying that Junior Firpo is playing well, and it's so weird to say, but yeah, Firpo's playing well. So keep Firpo on, keep Koch, keep Voba. I'd take Aylin off, but it's who do you bring on for him? That's the issue. Hot and cold Harrison we need to change. Yeah, we do. I'd take him off and I'd put Nonto on. If I was to make changes at half time, the glaring player to come off is Harrison. Regardless of that assist, the glaring player to come off is Harrison. Because the amount of times that Harrison's had that ball in the final third, if Nonto had it, and I hate to say this because it's like FC Nonto, we're putting too much pressure on a 19-year-old, but if Nonto had that ball, a few of those chances, we'd have either had another goal or a couple more shots on target. Because Nonto isn't hot and cold, he's just on fire all the time. He's confident in taking the ball on, in taking players on, in holding the position. He's like a baby rhino. He's brilliant. So if I was to make a glaring change at half-time, it'd be Harrison off and Nonto on. I would personally take Aronson off and put on Rutter and have Rutter play behind Paddy. I'd probably do that. Have Somerville and Nonto, they link up so well, and then have Rutter play just a little bit further forward of Somerville and Nonto, and then have Paddy up front, so it'd go Paddy, Rutter, then Somerville, Nonto, they link up together, then you've got obviously Adams and Rocker, and then your back four and Melier. And what I would do is I would have Voba, Koch and Aylin stay sort of hung back, for the defence and have Firpo kind of with a bit more freedom to go forward. Because Firpo running forward, Firpo defensively, he is doing better, but defensively he's not amazing, but he does offer that extra kind of attacking threat going forward. So yeah, I'd kind of keep like almost like your back three, have Firpo kind of can move in and out and forward and back. Then have obviously Adams and Rocker just holding down the midfield. Then have Somerville and Nonto linking up, swapping and doing that, confusing Brighton as to what kind of position and which wing they're playing on. Then have Rutter playing just ahead of them. Because it's like, if you've got Rutter and Bamford together, if Rutter misses the ball, Bamford's on it, or if Bamford's got it. I mean, this is brilliant. Sorry, just watching the highlights. Great ball into Bamford. Just literally first time, bang. He just literally brings it in, sees the shot, smashes it in. So yeah, so that's what I'd do. I'd go Bamford, then Rutter, then you've got Nonto and Somerville, Rocker and Adams, then you back three with Firpo with that release to go forward and back to create more attacking threat. Because if we attack like we did do under Bielsa, I know I'm not going back to the Bielsa, I'm not saying that, but like that kind of attack, if we can kind of home in on that a little bit, Brighton ain't got a chance, because Brighton are not an attacking team. They're a counter-attacking team, but they're waiting for teams to make mistakes. Their goal came off our mistake. Their chances today have come off our mistakes. You don't make those mistakes, they don't score. Whereas Leeds are playing, they don't need mistakes. That wasn't a mistake from Brighton there. He turned the ball, Harrison saw the tackle, took it on, managed to keep it in. He took one touch from the sideline, crossed it into the middle for Bamford. Bamford took it on the outside of his foot, got the distance he needed from the defender, saw the goal, took the shot, paid off. But that's what I would play. So basically, a long way to answer your question there, Steve, is I'd take Harrison off and put Nonto on. And maybe take Aronson off as well and put Rutter on. Because I feel like Rutter has more of an attacking threat than Aronson, and he's a stronger player as well. Not as strong as I'd like him to be, but he's got more physicality. So he won't be knocked off the ball as easy. Now the thing is that Aylin's knocked off the ball a lot, but you've got the Aylin flop. So he gets a lot of fouls, whereas Aronson isn't getting any fouls. If he wasn't to put Rutter on, what I'd be inclined to do would be to take Aronson off, stick McKennie in, and go with a mid-three. And have Adams, McKennie, and Rocker in the middle. Because all three of them are solid defensively, but all three of them are great attacking-wise, and have really good sort of pass percentage. The reason that they're not passing well at the moment is because Brighton know that they're good at passing, so they're just double marking them. Whereas if you get McKennie in the balance, you're not gonna take 6 players from your squad to mark 3 players. Do you get what I'm saying? You'll put 2 players on one, but they're not going to put 2 on Rocker, 2 on Adams, and 2 on McKennie. So at least our new boss has a plan B if we get into trouble. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I think that's the frustration of why we're in this position. I think for me, Steve, is that when we made those signings in January, it was by far probably one of the best transfer windows Leeds have had in God knows how long. Quality players. And that's what I'm kind of homing in on now. And this is why it's like Marsh did some things good, he did some things terrible. My opinion with Marsh is that he had those substitutions there for a like-for-like Sobor to change the tactics, to create the chances, to get more points. He had those players there. He either one left it too late or was making changes that just didn't make sense. You know, it was so that was the frustration there. Whereas Javi seems to make the correct choices at the right times. So my personal opinion, and I am not a football guru, I'm just a fan, is that bar that one assist, bearing in mind Harrison hasn't had an assist or a goal. I mean, he had a goal against Accrington Stanley, but Who are they? Exactly. Showing me age there. Although it was before my time, so I don't know why I'm saying showing me age there, because it's before me. Jack hasn't done much. Yes, that assist was great, but I don't think it doesn't make up for the 40 minutes prior to that. So, in all honesty, Aronson hasn't done anything, Harrison hasn't done anything, and I think, personally, just don't risk it. Get them off. Get Nonto on that you know can do stuff. Now, bearing in mind, Brighton know that Nonto's brilliant, so they'll probably double mark him. But then, if you can't play the ball to Nonto, you've got Somerville there. He's quality. He is quality. And if they're focusing on Nonto, then play it to Somerville. Put Somerville. Let him switch and change, play behind Bamford. Almost go with almost like sort of a double striker, or like a pivot sort of winger into a strike. It'll just confuse them, but he's good enough and quick enough to be able to get into that sort of striking position. Then if that doesn't pay off, get back into his original position. He's rapid. He's absolutely rapid. And he's young. So that's what I'd do. And I'd hope... I thought that Rutter, with the way Bamford was playing before the goal, I thought that Rutter would come on at half-time. I'd love to see more of Willie and Somerville together. It works, Steve. I completely agree with you. Their link-up is just so good. And there was, I don't know if you follow the Leeds YouTube channel, but they did an inside training video when Nonto first signed. And I was sat there and I was watching like Somerville and Nonto, and they're like just pinging it back and forth and then undercutting and overcutting in with each other. But it's like they both know where each other's going to be, and that's what you want in your team. They do, Steve. They work so well together. But you can clearly see that they do a lot together in training, which is great. So, yeah, that's where I'd go. The two changes I'd make at half-time, I'm going to put Aronson off, stick Rutter in to play behind Bamford, take Harrison off, stick Nonto in to link up with Somerville. And that's what I'd do. And if he doesn't do it directly at half-time, I'd give him 10 minutes. If you don't see any major changes, or Harrison doesn't whip in an absolute worldie, or he's causing Brighton a load of problems, off, Nonto on. And that's the thing is with the substitutions, the timing of the substitutions is everything as well. You don't want to be making those substitutions if we're 3-1 down. I'm very much all for if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If we come into this second half and within 15 minutes it's 3-1 Leeds, don't make a change. Unless a player's looking a bit knackered, don't make a change. Continue to play exactly the way you're playing. But that then counteracts with don't make those changes. I mean, you'll have to make those changes if we go like 3-1 down, but don't get to that point. That sounds a bit funny, that is. I hope you understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is basically is if it's 1-1 at 55, 60 minutes and nothing's changed and we look like we're a bit on the defensive and Harrison's not doing well, then make the changes. And if a manager does that and it doesn't pay off, I ain't going to blame the manager because I'm screaming for it as a fan. Make the changes. Anyway, I'm going to nip to the loo. You all do the same. Get yourself a drink. Oh, actually, they've got the stats coming on at the moment. What's the stats here? I'll read these out to you. Possession 36-64 to Brighton. Shots 7-9 to Brighton. Shots on target 2 to Leeds, 1 to Brighton. Passes 349 Brighton, 198 to Leeds. Completed passes 162 Leeds, 306 Brighton. Corners 2 for Brighton. Fouls 5 for Leeds, 6 to Brighton, 0 yellow cards. I'm going to go on my break screen. They're probably going to kick back off in a minute. I'm going to go to the loo. You go to the loo. Grab yourself a drink. Grab yourself some snacks. I'm going to sit here now and I'm going to say Leeds win this 2-1. So I'll cut to my break screen. Be back in a couple of minutes, alright? And we're back. Here we go. Don't forget, people, if you are liking the content as well, like and subscribe. If you do subscribe whilst I'm streaming, a little pop-up comes up and it says, yay, thank you. Nice view of Victor Orta there. Jog on out of our club. Thank you very much. No changes for Leeds or Brighton here. Leeds about to take the kick off. Come on! Leeds on the attack here. Somerville with the ball. There's a good cross from Somerville there. It didn't cause them much problems, but it was Leeds straight back out on it. It was very clever, actually, to be fair. The Brighton player hits the floor to low chest it back to his keeper rather than clearance out for a Leeds corner. Leeds would never do that. They just hoof it. Melee with the clearance out, which goes straight to Brighton's keeper. Oh, but he doesn't collect. He just boots it back out. Clear it. Well done. That was a great touch by Petty. I don't know how. Oh, poor pass by Harrison, though. Leeds. Rocker collects out to the wing to Firpo. Firpo with a good pass into Harrison, but Harrison missed control. How is that a foul when Harrison's on the ball? Harrison's frustrated, man, and he's going to get carded, so get him off. I can understand why he's frustrated there. Harrison gets the ball. He's on the ball. He does knee him in the back, though. He knees him in the back of the leg. Oh, poor clearance. Oh, Aronson. Poor clearance by Brighton. Tyler Adams collects. Pass to Aronson. Aronson on his left foot just goes above the bar. But that's good. That's good from Leeds to show that we're here. I mean, he could have taken a touch. I mean, the keeper didn't expect that at all, but, I mean, he could have taken a touch there. Well in. Leeds are tackling. Oh, Bamford's done amazing there. He's got Aronson in the middle. He just gets... Oh, the keeper just met. It's a very, very poor shot from Aronson, but the keeper doesn't expect it. Has to get a glove to it. Leeds corner. If he'd have got a bit more power on that. So what we got here, Bamford with an amazing touch there. Take it out wide. He gets it in. Aronson stops. Is that a foul? It wasn't. I don't know. Let's have a look. So he stops here. Oh, they're not even showing it. Aronson hits the floor. Keeper's got to go full stretch. So we're in with the corner now. Somerville on the ball. It was a very poor corner, as per usual, from Leeds. Doesn't even clear the first man. Somerville's done well. Keep the ball in Leeds' possession, though. Leeds still on the attack. Back to Firpo in the middle. Firpo out to Adams. Adams will pass over to Aylin. Aylin in the middle to Bamford. Bamford does well again. Great ball into Aronson. But Aronson's so weak. He collects it. Bamford's got the ball again. Oh, Aylin just spider legs. Oh, and now the flag goes up. 30 seconds left. If they're offside, put the flag up. I don't understand this stupid rule of just give him a minute. If they're offside, just stick your... Where's that gone? Why is that not a thing anymore? And he's not offside because it comes off the defender. And it wasn't a pass. It comes off the defender, therefore he's not offside. Brighton on the attack now, which is not what we need when we're playing well. Firpo does amazing. Firpo's done really well to lock that down there. Goes into the middle for Brighton. They've got plenty of space, which is not what I like. Great stop by Somerville. And a good clearance there by Robin Koch. Oh, yes. Great pass on to Bamford. Bamford is one-on-one. He's got loads of Leeds players following him. Harrison doesn't quite make it. I understand that wasn't Harrison's fault as much as I'm pissed off with him this game. Bamford kind of passes it back to Harrison, but it was behind him. Harrison was hoping for a ball for him to carry on to. It's a shame. That was good. Bamford did the right thing, though. He realised that it was one-on-one, but they had 3 defenders getting back. He needed to wait for his support, but I think he just panicked a little bit there. Firpo doing well. Firpo doing well. Keep him caught up there. Pushing out. And I love it. I love to see that Leeds are then getting out, playing the other players offside, so they can't just whip it into the box. They are back on the attack though now. Brighton. Leeds defending well here, quite well. Bit of a... And a great clearance from Harrison. Does well to hold off the defender there, the attacker there, and get the clearance. It's back in Brighton's half. Leeds have pulled all the way out, which is good, rather than just sit there. Leeds are putting a lot of pressure on here, which is good. Great pressure. And Somerville draws the foul. Good play from Leeds. Very good play. It looked more calm. Looked more calm and subdued, rather than sporadic. Somerville's been fouled a few times now. Brighton throw. Oh no, don't do that. Oh no. It's gone off. Oh dear. There we go, back in. Don't know what's happened here there, but stream crashed there. I think it's going to again, to be fair. Oh no. Don't know what's going on. There's a Brighton player down. Don't know what's happened. Don't seem to be any cards or anything though. This is stuttering quite badly. Might have to swap this now. Come on, it's been fine. All the Leeds fans now, all the scarves out. Leeds looking positive. Oh, this is... The problem, 3 points today would be massive. Really would. Ahead of our next few games, it would be massive. We are the champions of Europe. We are the champions. You think about it though, Steve, if that happens this day and age and then afterwards they find out that the ref's on the take, it would have gone to the opposite team. So we would have been. Good ball from Firpo. Harrison now on the attack. Harrison, what are you doing? Oh, get up. Since when did football become a semi-contact sport? Or a non-contact sport, should I say? The ref has actually been quite good. He's letting the game run. Look, I've had studs on my toes before. Yes, it hurts. But not to give an Oscar-winning performance. Come on now. Brighton with a big ball over the top. Ayling collects into the middle. Still on the ball. He's good pass there. Oh, I don't understand why Bamford let go there. I don't understand why Bamford laid back there. Firpo's getting better each game, which is mad because last season I was calling for his head. He was always good for a yellow card, wasn't he? First sort of 5 minutes into the game, but I don't know what Javi's done with him, but Jesus, he's so much better. I mean, that goal against Southampton was brilliant. Like his positioning, the goal itself was fairly simple, but his positioning was brilliant. That is amazing play. You got players with you, mate. Go on, Harrison. That's fine. That's fine. Gets the corner. Well done. Great ball from Aronson there. See, he tried to cut in the middle. Harrison's done really well there to position himself in a place where he can collect that. And he's forced the defender for a corner. So that is better from Harrison. This is what I'm saying. It's better from Harrison, but does it? I still think that Nonto sees this game. Somerville out to Adams. Harrison again. Oh, Ayling over the bar! Fucking hell, I've lost my headset. Oh, God. Ayling with amazing control off the chest. And he just can't quite keep it down. Oh, my God. Great cross from Harrison. He drops to his knees. He knows he should have buried that. I think what he tried to do is he tried to go for top corner, whereas if he'd punch in the flop, but that's what I want. I want that frustration because he'll be gagging for it now. Leeds are back on the attack again. Ref? No? Oh, shove off, ref. Solly Marsh chested the ball and then just hit the floor because he knew that he was marked. No, it isn't. Behave. Oh, actually, no. Firpo does track him back. Good foul, Firpo. Yeah. He does great control, but he's got to keep that ball down. He could have played that bottom corner. He plays it on the half volley a bit too high. Oh, mate, I think my stream's gone back. I knew that was going to pause because it had gone back. Saturday afternoon, watching a UK game in the UK, and you can't watch it on a UK site. Shocking. I will be a bit further behind now, I think. Oh, I'm gonna have to swap this because it's not. not playing ball anymore. Oh dear. Saturday afternoon and you can't watch Premier League football. Why the Premier League have not come out with their own streaming service is beyond me. It really is beyond me. Right, come on. There we go. Stop putting aliens like going in for tackles and not getting them and then having a bit of a paddy about it, which is really winding me up. What's winding me up even more is that I can't find the match now. I don't know. Have I missed something? Have I missed something? I can't. I'm not currently. Oh well, clearly I've missed something because Brighton are now winning 2-1, but I can't seem to find anything. I'm afraid. I've missed that. I do apologise. But Brighton do look like they're winning. Thank you for that, Steve. I feel like I'm about to see it. No. Oh dear. My thing is just completely crapped out. Can't find anything. Oh, so we've gone... There we go. Brighton 2-1. I didn't see the goal, so sorry about that, Steve. Oh, great block by Verba there. Otherwise, it would have been 3-1. We're not out yet, though. This is where you make a change now. This is where you make a change, Javi. You get Nonto on. Take Harrison off, Nonto on. It was going wide from Werber, I think. Oh, okay. I'll have a look at the highlights later. I've managed to get it back on, but none of my links were working. Great control by Somerville there. Bamford's done well there on the side. Rocker into Firpo. Firpo out towards Harrison. And it just keeps frigging pausing, man. Oh, great cross from Harrison. Just nobody there to collect, unfortunately. I don't know. Steve, what minute are you on, mate? Oh, here he comes. Rodrigo's coming on by the looks of things. I forgot Rodrigo was playing Ancini. Fucking hell, what am I doing? I'm saying bring Nonto and bloody McKennie on and Rodrigo and Cini are available. Yeah, but he should... What are the commentators on about? He's doing this because the 2-1 down... Well, yeah, obviously, that is being proactive. You're going to be if you've got a lead... So basically, what this commentator's saying, because he's a dickhead, is that if you're winning, you make proactive changes. If you're losing, you make reactive change. What? Ooh, that's a corner. That is a... He prevents the corner. How the fuck does he manage that? Oh, we've got a corner. Come on, Javi. We believe. Rodrigo, Nonto, and McKennie. Those are the names that you want to hear. What did I say? If it doesn't change within 10 minutes, and it hasn't done, it's been nearly 20 minutes now, hasn't changed, and we're a goal down. Good cross from Harrison. Oh. Get your subs on, Javi. Tell him. Get your subs on. Thank you. Come on. Rodrigo comes back in. Bamford off for Rodrigo. Well done, Bamford. Well done. Can we all just be aware? Rocker comes off for McKennie, I believe. And then Harrison for Nonto. He's taken Somerville off to put not to... Are you taking the piss? If you're still watching, Steve, what minute are you on, mate? I fancy it now. 66. Yeah, fair enough, mate. That's fine. Just so I knew that we're on the same wavelength. I don't want you commenting, putting in the comments, going "get in," and I'm like, I ain't seen it yet. Although, just as I've said that, it pauses. Anybody that is watching, Steve, anybody else that is watching, you are liking it, just give the channel a sub there. I'm pretty sure I've got my alerts right, so your name will pop up on the on the screen as well. But if you do like it, so like I said, this is a hobby of mine. I ain't going after a career on YouTube, but obviously, like, you know, the likes for the stream and the subs help with the algorithm on YouTube, and I just want to get in touch with more fans. That's all I want to do. Oh, mine's bloody paused again now, which is a pain in the arse. Oh, bloody corner. So yeah, if you can, everybody that is watching, that has been watching, if you like it and do sub. I don't expect you to watch everything, but it does help with the recommend you to some Facebook groups. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. Click the sub button. It's been nice to have you in here today, Steve. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Click that sub button and just turn off notifications so I don't piss you off with all the videos. Cleared out to Matoma for Brighton. Nah, behave. Nonto didn't foul there. He got the ball. He knew he wasn't going nowhere, so he hit the floor. Only reason I asked for the subs is because I've got my alerts all set up and I like hearing it in my headphones. I'm on the road to 100 subs. And I've said once I get to 100 subs, I'll give away a Leeds top. I'll give away a Leeds top to a random subscriber. Leeds top of your choice as well, I must admit. It's good clearance there. Oh, not quite far enough though. Oh, and another fucking corner. Ayling needs to go. Who have we got come on for? If Ayling goes off, who comes on? Who do you reckon? Who comes on for Ayling? It'd be Christensen, won't it? I'd take that now, to be fair. Yeah. It's a good cross. What I'm liking about the way Leeds are playing, even though we're losing, what I like about the playing is when we're clearing it, we're getting out. Nonto there. Rodrigo on the ball. Come on. Rodrigo. It's a great... that's a great cross there from... Good header from McKennie there. Great play. Oh, McKennie's just running into trouble. Just take a look to your left. You've got Harrison there. I had this in... What game was it that we played? Oh, the Fulham game in the FA Cup. McKennie passes it when he should have taken it on and then takes it on when he should have passed it. I think that's what they need to work on with McKennie. Yeah, he's offside. Come on. Ironically, I don't mind this scoreline. I expected us to lose. But now I fancy it. Now I'm at the point where I fancy it now. And this is the thing, it's the hope that kills you. I mean, I take a point. I did a video the other week. Oh dear, Brighton are on it now. Oh, there's a great stop from McKennie there and a great save from Meslier. I did a video, a Desmond Tutu. You're a Syndicate fan, you are. Desmond Tutu. You're a Syndicate fan. The Desmond Tutus. Oh, that's an unfortunate ball from McKennie there. I understood his logic for that one. For God's sake, this is spazzing out again. I'm going to have to go down to the EPL. Where is it? Filter. Brighton. You've got to be a Syndicate fan there saying Desmond Tutu. The Desmond Tutus. Yes, lad. I feel like my stream's gone backwards a couple of minutes. Yeah, it's gone back loads. What's happening here? I think my stream's gone back like minutes. Yeah, it's not bloody working. Everything seems to be a bit spazzy, so I'm just going to reset. Bear me a sec. I'm just going to have to find this quickly. Luckily, I can get back onto it quick. The last time this crapped out, Brighton scored, so hopefully this time it craps out. Leeds score. That's better. As if in this situation I find a Leeds fan that's also a Pro Syndicate fan. Been watching loads of Syndicate stuff recently as well. Oh my god. Am I gonna... I said at the beginning of the stream as well, maybe there'd be a last minute reprieve for Leeds like there was last season. I was at the game last season where Strauch equalised in the 94th minute. I would full on take a point here. What happens if we get a point? What happens if we get a point? Table. So if we get a point... If we get a point, we go 18th. That sucks. We need to win. All three. Come on, lads. That wasn't great from Rodrigo, but, you know, he's been out for a bit. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. If it continues to happen, then I won't give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh dear. Brighton on the attack now. Plenty of space as well. Oh, McKennie collects there really well. Oh no, Tyler. That's better. That's better. Oh, heavy touch though by Rodrigo. Nothing's changed. Still got a heavy touch. Settle for a point. I would. A point's in the right direction. I settle for a point. We stay in the relegation. We're 19th, above West Ham on goal difference. But if we get 3, this is what I just keep thinking. If we get 3, it's mega. It's so mega. Like I said, my brother-in-law said 4-0, 3-4-0. So the fact that it's not that, I'm happy. But just keep going. We just need to keep going. It's all of us as well. Go on, Nonto, you little rhino. I'd be sticking Rutter in. I'd be taking Aronson off and sticking Rutter in, I would. Massive. Don't wind me up. Don't wind me up. I haven't seen it yet. Steve, don't do that to me. That's mean. If you're taking the mick, that's mean. I'm not going to look on the live score because I know that this stream's a bit behind. Get it in, you Steve! Come on! Oh, Jackie Harrison! Oh, Jackie! I want him to prove me wrong. I was going to cry then, Steve. I was like, don't wind me up. Don't wind me up. Please don't wind me up. Come on, get in. This is ours. It's ours for the taking now. Come on. If anybody has the ability to clip that, then please clip it and tweet it at me. What a strike from Jack. Oh, they've got to appeal that there's 2 balls on the pitch. Nonto, he's so productive. He's so good. We will, whether we stay up, if we stay up, we're going to struggle keep on to Nonto in the summer. Massive. Come on. I love it when Leeds score. It's great. I just like that we've scored. I thought you was winding me up there, Steve, but I thought, no. A Leeds fan wouldn't do that to another Leeds fan, surely. Come on now, lads. Bang another one in. 3 goals for 3 points. Oof. Go on then. Yes, well done, Aronson. And Firpo to Nonto. Go on, Nonto. Yes, lad. He's through. He's in the middle. Firpo. Oh! Just couldn't get the open player. Comes back to Adams. Bloody shoot, Adams. Jesus. Oh, Rodrigo, mate. Mate, I'm not being funny. I'm 32 years old. I feel like I have the heart of a 75-year-old. I came out of the hospital in a Leeds United onesie back in 1990, the day I was born. 32 years. I remember us at our best, and I've seen us at our worst. And I don't know. It's put years on my life. It really has put years on my life. Thing is, I have a bit of a thing. So here, I live in Stoke, and I play darts for a pub. And that's out. And all the locals know that I'm a Leeds fan, because obviously they're all Stoke fans here. I'm not from Stoke, as you could probably... I say Stoke. I am actually a northern lad. Yorkshire lad, born and bred. And they always know that when I go into the pub after the match on a Saturday... Oh, I've just seen the Brighton goal. That's just shocking. So it was Jack's fault that the second goal went in, and then Jack scored the second goal. But yeah, every time I go into the pub on a Saturday after the match, and I'm wearing my Leeds top, they all know that Leeds have won. 44 years, me Leeds, born and bred, good lad. My uncle lives in Leeds. Headingley, posh part. Great defence. Ref? Well done, Nonto. That's a fucking great ball. Ref. Undercard. Getting booked. Jog on. 44 years. Leeds born and bred. Yes, lad. Sorry, that was a assumption of your gender there. Yes, person. Can't be too careful nowadays. Nice. Who for? Aronson. I'm going to see if I can catch up. I'm going to refresh it. I'm going to see if it catches up. No, it just stays where it is. There you go. Get your comments on the screen there, Steve. Yes, that is the right change. The right change at the right time. Rutter on, play behind Rodrigo now. Just behind Rodrigo. His goal should have stood. I'm going to say that now. His goal should have stood. Foul my arse. What was it against? Was it against Fulham? Oh, no. Well done. Melier right there to collect. Man of the match, hard to say. Man of the match for Leeds. Yeah, that is hard to say, to be fair. Bloody hell, this is just crapping out now. Harrison, man of the match. I mean, he'll get it, won't he, because of a goal and an assist. So, yeah, it winds me up that he'll get that because 14 minutes he was shot, and it kind of was his fault that they scored their second. So, but yeah, I suppose a goal and an assist, you can't really argue. On merit, yeah. Yeah. Which is sad as well, because you think defensively, like, Voba's again been solid. So it's like, unless he ever scores, he'll never get man of the match. But the amount of times, although to be fair, I think Nonto is so composed. Come on, Rutter. Oh, what you doing? Hey, that's a great ball from Rutter. The miss is home. Yeah, she's home. Firpo into Rutter. Oh! He keeps the ball, though. Leeds fans going mad. Was that not a penalty? I mean, I don't know. It looked a bit sus from the angle that we're at. He's got it there. Yes, that is. I would say that was a penalty. I would definitely say that's a penalty there, Steve. But they won't look at it, will they? Hey, Sweepy. Hi. Hi. Ah, get off my knee. Get off my knee. Yeah, all right. Come here then, Sweepy. Ah, you've not got your Leeds top on.
I don't like football.
You like football, do you now?
No.
Well, then don't watch it. Go and watch telly. If you don't like football.
But, Daddy, I said,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to watch? Do you want to go to the pub?
I do want to go to the pub, but let's wait till the football finishes, okay? But nothing. Football's on. Football. Say, come on, Leeds!
Come on, Leeds.
What do we say? Every day, we're all gonna say we love you.
Good.
It was a pen in my eye, Steve. Stop spilling raisins all over me floor.
I'm trying to pick them up.
You trying to pick them up? Little girl training well. We love you, Leeds. Hey, sweet pea. I'm with you here, Steve. I'll take a point.
Sit on your knee.
Sit on my knee. Okay, you'll be thrown off my knee if we score again. Hey, look at you, you're such an attention seeker you are. Oh no, stream's gone. What's happening?
Haha, no more football.
Haha, no more football. That means Daddy's mad.
Know what?
No, I know what.
We got a new Peter Pan film.
Got a new Peter Pan film. I'm sure all the Leeds fans watching will be
not
really happy.
It's not a film yet, it's a trailer.
It's just a trailer.
Yeah. It's a trailer.
Just the trailer. Oh, ever since you've come home, this isn't working. What's happening? Go away.
I didn't know it's 10:10.
All right. Don't put your raisins on my desk. I need to get it back up. Steve, I'm relying on you if we score, mate. Because my stream's gone off. Come on. Hey.
Is somebody on your headphones?
No, I've got people watching. That camera, there's people watching, babe.
Hello.
You're such an attention seeker, you are.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Age, you're knocking me and I'm spilling beer on the Leeds top and I'm drinking Guinness. Hello, friends. Got a little. That's me and you on the camera. Furpo out for Nonto. Oh, the stream's not working now. Oh, just hop off Mini a second, baby. Please defend for 3 minutes. Is that what we've got added time? 3 minutes. My stream's gone all to pot, I'm afraid.
Speaker.
Why is that's not? That's my microphone, Sweet Pea.
Oh.
You should know that. You sing into it every day. Like you're Britney Spears. Oh dear.
I have to sit on your knee.
You don't have to sit on my knee, sweetheart.
Who was that? Who are them eyes? Who are them eyes?
Sinister on. Cheers, Steve. Appreciate it, mate. Because everything's gone.
Is Steve on the camera?
Steve's not on the camera. Right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna swap over to the iPad, and I might be able to watch it. Hold on, Sweet Pea.
I want to sit on your knee though.
I know you do. Give me 2 seconds.
Put your hand up. Wave.
I'm waving.
Wave to everyone.
I'm waving to everybody, baby. I'm waving. Right, hold on.
Mummy?
Yes, baby.
Where are you?
Oh dear. Everything's gone. Everything's gone to pot. You've come home and everything's gone wrong. Always blame the wife.
Daddy?
Hey,
What
Daddy.
do we say to your manners?
What do we say about manners?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do we say about manners?
Thank you and please.
Thank you and please. Right, thank you and please be quiet whilst the game finishes. Oh my gosh, nothing's working. This is ridiculous. How have we got to the last couple of minutes?
My tumpent. So I knit.
Okay. That makes sense, I suppose.
And then pent. Number. So I put the ball in and then knock it.
Ugh. Right, let's see if we can keep it on for a couple of minutes. I'd kill for a last minute goal here. Cine on.
Pete.
Sinister goal. Right, out. Out. Until I'm done.
No.
What do you mean, no? Nothing's working now anyway.
Why?
I don't know. Everything's gone to pot.
Working.
It's working.
Who wants some pixie dust?
You what, sweetheart?
Who wants some pixie dust?
Who wants some pixie dust? You are adorable, you are.
Who wants some
Full time 2-2. Thank you, Steve. That's all
Who's
got a bit to pot at the end. I'll take that though. I'll take that massively. Although Harrison was somewhat at fault for the second goal. We could have done that. Could have won it. But 2-2, I'll take that any day. But my 4-year-old over here wants to go to the pub. And by my 4-year-old, I assume the future wife wants to go to the pub. So we're going to call the stream there. Steve, I appreciate garbage again. I think Jesse's a better manager than Grazia. Zen Kai, I think you are full of rubbish, and that is an absolute bald-faced lie, because Jesse would have lost that 4-0, but we're not going to get into that now.
I have to speak as well.
Yeah, just say, be quiet, we love you, Leeds.
Be quiet, we love you, Leeds.
Good girl. Thank you very much for watching, Steve. I appreciate the interaction there, mate.
Love hearts.
Love hearts from the little Leeds fan here. We'll march on together another day. On to next week. That's a positive result and a positive performance. At least Jesse beat Chelsea 3-0. No, he didn't actually. Rafinha beat Jesse 3-0. But do me a favour, and you see that little X at the top of your screen? Click that and jog on. Thank you for watching, Steve. Appreciate you've been in for most of it there. Andrew, shout out to you as well.
Bye.
And we'll catch you in another stream. Thank you very much. Good point today against a tough team there. And we'll see you next time. Go. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.
Leeds.